Are you good at judging people? Can you tell how someone is feeling just by looking at them? Malcolm Gladwell's Talking to Strangers is about what occurs when we have interactions with strangers, why this sometimes goes wrong, and what it reveals about ourselves. We regularly summarize books for entrepreneurs to save time and focus on your most important task. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and leave a comment with your thoughts on the points of this book that has left an impression on you. Now, get ready to learn about talking to strangers. Most of us believe that we can judge people quickly and correctly without taking much time to get to know them. But is that really true? Strangers can be very hard to read. We have to be careful not to judge people too quickly. In this book, Gladwell gave us some important points regarding this. Number 1, you overestimate your capacity to read people's minds and emotions. Number 2, humans are wired to believe that other people are being truthful and unable to recognize deception. Number 3, you're lousy at assessing others since everyone communicates their feelings and views differently. We are going to talk about the details of these points. Exaggerating your capacity to read people's minds. We all believe that we can judge a person simply by glancing at them. The fact is that we're overconfident in a skill that doesn't really exist. In a 2017 research, a Harvard economist applied his algorithm the identical data that the judges had before making their conclusions. The offenders who received bail were 25% more likely to repeat another offense than those picked by the algorithm. In 2001, a psychologist conducted a research in which participants were asked to fill in missing letters for phrases. When asked what their replies stated about them, most participants claimed that what they stated didn't reflect their actual feeling. However, when the same group examined the responses of other individuals, the story changed. They said firmly, for example, that particular responses indicated that individuals were weary or goal-oriented. Even with limited knowledge, we believe we can make a conclusion about someone. Nonetheless, we insist that we are more diverse than it seems. Humans are not good in recognizing lies. Our default position is to assume people are being honest until we have substantial proof showing that they are being dishonest. In a research conducted by psychologist Tim Levine, participants were asked to identify who was lying in a simulated situation involving persons discussing a test they had completed. The findings of several iterations of the experiment continue to reveal that individuals can correctly identify a liar just 54% of the time. Human sense of people's personality is also affected by the amount of information they have. If a person's behavior is consistent with their words, then we tend to believe them. People expresses their emotions and points of view uniquely. If you watch TV series, you understand how simple it is to figure out how the characters are feeling. Wide eyes and a drop jaw indicate shock, while narrowed eyes and teeth gritted indicate fury. However, this is not how people function in the actual world. The notion that our disposition represents how we feel is deceptive. In one study, researchers aimed to surprise participants by asking them what they anticipated their expressions would portray. Although the majority of participants believed they appeared astonished, just 5% exhibited the classic wide-eyed and fallen jaws that we identify with great shock. Another example is a case about Meredith Kircher, a British student, who was murdered in 2007 by a guy named Ruddy Gedd. The authorities first accused Kircher's roommate, Amanda Knox. They solely exploited Knox's conduct following the crime to implicate her. Many of Kircher's friends grieved upon her death. Knox, on the other hand, showed physical affection with her partner in front of everyone. This did not appear to be sadness. Knox, though, was found not to be guilty. Her acts were simply another way for her to exhibit her personality and her feelings at her friend's death. Humans are complex creatures. Each person is unique, with his own personality, own desires, own experiences. We have no knowledge even maybe at the fundamental level of what goes on in the minds of the other, or how the other sees us. It's also not very easy to know if someone is lying or not, as it's hard to see the whole picture. However, the default to truth is not just to say that we should have all the information available. We also have to recognize that there are some things we can never know and accept that. Talking to strangers shares key insights which enables you to more effectively comprehend and assess individuals you don't know while remaining calm and tolerant of others. The examples in this book are both intriguing and eye-opening in terms of how poor we are at evaluating others. So, if you're hoping you can make right decisions about people, this nonfiction book is for you. Learning about sense of strangers and how we can better assess them will help you become more empathetic. And that's it for this summary. What do you think about this book? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Check the link in the description to get this book, and don't forget to share this video to help others learn about it. You can read this summary and copy the notes on our website, as we provide articles like this one on a regular basis. Subscribe to our channel for more book summaries, business tips, and other content on personal growth and success. Thanks for watching.